One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Bearcats will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Utah's offense will start this game off. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
The Utes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The play-action fake. Got his man all by himself. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 3rd down after that run. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Buying some time. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
He'll bring it out. It's Bray. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Flips it out to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here on third down for this offense. The quick out. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Powers through the defender. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Gets it out fast. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Utes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Jones wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Creates a little room. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. As the end of the quarter ends, Cincinnati is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, 1st down here. The running back has it. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Gonna run it. It's Humphrey. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Glover. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Complete downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utes! They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. They're going to run it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quick strike complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Utah.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. Oh, it's a fumble. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Dampier. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Utes in the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snags it on the right. Finds a seam. He's at the and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Jones to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Gonna try to get it, turning it on! He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And a nice job understanding. They're trying to run a screen. They're trying to throw that over your head. They let you run up the field. You're not going to be able to get the sack. Get your hands in the air. Try to affect the quarterback. And a nice job getting my hands in the air, deflecting the football.
And the Utes heading quickly to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half.
The Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field.
Number 31 on to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that 4th down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can...
Turns on the Jets! Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
1st and goal. Utah.
With the run on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Touchdown, Utah! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. The handoff to Johnson. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Scoops it up, still a live ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We've talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll send the back in motion. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. will stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Offense working from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Utes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score, second and goal. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Third and goal, where the strong come through. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Well, the offense just trying to outflank the defense with a little push pass to a speedy wide receiver and see if they can get him on the perimeter, but just too much speed and awareness.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Utes! And the pummeling has started. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab on the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Finds his tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll try to take it back.
And as a defense... And late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Hard in the backfield. It's Simmons. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They want that clock to run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Bray.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Wilson will throw. Got his man downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but